Hello guys, and welcome to the first episode of our Pokemon Emerald Shiny Badge Quest. So, we're going to go ahead and get right into it, and as you may notice, there is already a save here with a little bit of time on it, and that is because, while this is episode 1, there technically was an episode 0, which was us getting our starter. Now, for those of you who don't know, a Shiny Badge Quest is where you have to catch a Shiny before every major gym battle, plus one other important shiny, which is your starter. And as I just said, we have already done that and caught ourselves our beautiful Treecko named Corndog. I mean, just look at it, guys. Look at that striking red tail. It is so beautiful. It took us over 100 hours of streaming, over 35 live streams in order to get it. We got it on exactly encounter 9300. And if you are interested in seeing that and you haven't already seen it, I will link it below this video. So without any further ado, let's get on with this badge quest by starting with heading up to Oakdale Town. And along the way, we'll probably run into a couple wild encounters here, which will be a good thing. We need to level up a bit before we battle our rival. And so guys, like I said, we have to catch a shiny before every... And look, the first patch of grass, we already run into a Wurmple. Level 2 Wurmple shouldn't put up too much of a fight here. So, oh man, those sparkles, guys, that is what we worked so hard for and what we will be experiencing many more times throughout these episodes. Because, as I said, it's a Shiny Badge Quest. We have to catch a bunch of shinies, at least 8, not including this Treecko, and those sparkles are so satisfying. And they are going to be such a reward throughout this entire Let's Play series. Alright, well, we leveled up, which is awesome, and we learned to Absorb, which will be a good move to have because it means we don't have to visit Pokemarts or Pokemon Centers as often. And now, while we work our way up and encounter another Pokemon already, we're going to be so high level before we even get to May, guys. A level 3 Poochyena should be easy to take down, so while I do this, I will explain kind of... Oh man, those sparkles get me every time. Yeah, so as we battle this Poochyena, I'll just go ahead and kind of explain what I'm envisioning for this series. If you've been watching the live streams, you may be aware of this already, but this will be a hybrid between pre-recorded Let's Plays and live streams, where I pre-record all of the actual story aspects of the game, things like battling May and battling the rival, or battling May, who is the rival, or as well as battling gyms and just generally, you know, what we're doing now, playing through the story. But once we get to the gym, so in this case, once we get up to Roxanne, I'm going to walk over here and get one more encounter on the first tile, nonetheless. I am psychic knowing where I need to walk to in the grass. But yeah, so we will play through until we get to Roxanne, and then we will turn this back into a live stream shiny hunt, where I will go after some Pokemon on the routes before the first gym. Hopefully we can get a shiny, and it should not take as long. Like I said, it took us 9,300 encounters to get this Treecko. It should not take us that long to get the rest of our shinies, because with the way Emerald's RNG works, it had a berry. It healed itself. I thought we had it. Zigzagoon, you sneaky little Pokemon. Oh no, that did nothing. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. We'll get it though, guys. We'll get it though. But yeah, like I was saying, Treecko took a long time. It took a long time, and hopefully the other Pokemon won't take as long, because Emerald's RNG is a little broken. Because we got a Treecko, we can actually use our knowledge of that hunt to make our hunts for further Pokemon that much easier, or so much easier, because we'll know the exact time frame at which we can get Pokemon on these saves to be shiny. Sorry guys. I managed to accidentally spam A on Nurse Joy 3 times, so I just cut that out. So now back to it. Like I was saying, we'll be able to use our knowledge of this Treecko shiny encounter to force encounters, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up this potion. Why not? It'll give us a little bit of a safety net in our battle with May in case we run into any issues. But yeah, so because we know the timing for Treecko, we can use that to determine the timing for other shiny Pokemon and, in essence, force shiny encounters. So we will have dramatically lowered the odds from the 1 in 8,192 odds that you have naturally in every Pokemon game in Generation 1, 2, and 3. for getting Pokemon that can potentially be shiny. Even though Generation 1, you can't actually get shiny Pokemon in Generation 1, but when you trade them up, they can be shiny with those same odds as Gens 2 and 3. So we're going to go ahead and battle this Poochyena, hopefully not take too much damage before we get to May, but we do have that potion, so it's not too big of a deal. And I'm gonna be spamming a lot of Absorb on these Pokemon that are not resistant to Grass-type moves, just so I can keep my HP up. Because I can't use Absorb on Torchic anyway, it's not going to be effective, so it's better to use it now and take advantage of the HP that we can save. And we just leveled up again, so we are on the right track here to not have any issues with this first battle with May, plus we have the potion, so it's not really that big of a deal anyway. Hopefully this encounter here will be something that's a level 4 potentially. And there we go, we got lucky. It might be a little bit more difficult to battle it, but it should level us up a bit more, potentially getting us to level 8. So I'm going to use Absorb, like I said, a lot, and it was a critical hit, so this may actually bring us to full health, and it does. So those 2 points are whatever. We can go into the battle with those gone. It didn't level us up, but it should be good enough for this battle with May here, who we're going to approach from behind and kind of play a little bit of peekaboo and scare her. But yeah, since we're here, let's have a quick battle. All right, May. Give a taste of what being a trainer is like. Well, I feel like I already know that. I have, even though my trainer card says I've only been playing for about 12 minutes, I have indeed been playing on this on this game for over 100 hours now, May. See, I even have a super rare Pokemon. Bet you didn't know about that. This battle can be a little rough if I don't get any crits, especially if Torchic ends up getting crits. Like, it's just because it's the highest level Pokemon I can face now, and I can't use Absorb, which is really a really handy move against a lot of the wild Pokemon around here. Yeah, so it may be a little close depending on our luck here, but as long as Torchic doesn't crit that, we are in the clear and we will take it down. So take that, May. Haha! And there we go, we got enough experience to get up to a level 8, which is a good place to be at this point. And almost halfway through level 8 as well, so player defeated Pokemon Trainer May. First trainer battle out of the way, guys, and it was a success. It was great, May. I agree. And we got 300 Pokédollars, which will be very useful later on, most likely. Most likely. So now it's time to head back to the lab. Yep, so we are going to make our way down, and I will intentionally walk through some of the grass and hopefully get some extra encounters, but I'm not going to spend too much time dilly-dallying around and walking in circles or anything here. Because we should be pretty good if we just keep going. Yeah, let's hurry home. Let us hurry home, she says as she stops me. But here we go. I'm just going to walk through this patch. Maybe we'll get an encounter. Probably won't give us too much experience points, but it might be able to let us get a little bit of HP to revive ourselves. Oh, those sparkles, guys. Those sparkles are going to be so satisfying. Like I said, for this whole entire Let's Play. Just because it's like a badge of honor to have those. Here we go. I don't know how much we're actually getting back in terms of damage. Or in terms of HP from Absorb. I think like 2, so it's not really too worth it. We'll just walk down from here now. Try to avoid the grass now. Here we go. Back in Littleroot Town. Go and visit the lab one more time before heading out on our Pokemon adventure. Dr. Birch, I heard you beat May on your first try. That I did. It's excellent. I know. I'm just full of excellence. May's been helping me with my research for a long time. Well, maybe she should have a higher level Torchic then. Extensive history as a trainer. Alright. I can already see that my first, the first mark on my trainer experience was a good one. I think you should have a Pokedex. Agreed. I would love to take one. And now that we have the Pokedex, we can start collecting all of the Pokemon. Even though we won't be catching too many this time, we'll be mainly focusing on those shinies that we need. I may catch a synchronized Ralts early on to aid with those shiny hunts, just because it'll make it a bit easier. I got a Pokedex too. I did, May. I did. Just like you. Sweet twinsies. And Pokeballs! Hooray! Now any shiny we run into isn't automatically uncatchable, which would have been a nightmare if we ran into another shiny on that route. You catch them with Pokeballs! I catch them as well. Also, mainly go off if they're cute or not. But with that, we are heading out on our adventure, aside from one more little stop here, where we can speed things up once we get these running shoes. There we go, we got the running shoes. There we go, now we're all set to go. Press the B button while wearing the running shoes to run extra fast. Will do a lot. Think you have your very own Pokemon now. Your father will be overjoyed. Well, I'm gonna go visit him, Mom. Let us go visit our father. Now that we can run extra fast, as it said, and my D-pad decided that I wanted to run down. And first encountering that patch of grass. Another Poochyena. And just while I'm thinking about it, guys, if you do notice any blurriness in the capture footage, especially with horizontal movement, I apologize. That is just an unfortunate side effect of capturing from the analog output of the GameCube that I'm using. Hopefully I will be able to fix that in the future, but right now we will just have to persevere. I'm going to stop by the Pokemon Center one more time because I want to get the PP back on these moves as well as a little bit of HP that I'm missing. I am back, Nurse Joy. You wished that you would see me again, and that wish has come true. I have indeed accidentally hurt my Pokemon again. Restored the Pokemon to full health. Awesome. Hope to see you again. That's still such a mean thing to say. But now we can head out of Odale Town, except I ran into a dude. Great impressions with the locals, but here we go on Route 102, one of the many routes we will be able to hunt for Pokemon on, and we're gonna go down here and have our first battle with a trainer other than our rival. I am an official Pokemon trainer, so can't say no to your challenge. I feel like I could if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to, because I'm going to beat you down. Youngster Calvin, you would like to battle? You won't like the battle after you see my corn dog. It's all shiny. It's so sparkly and so shiny that it automatically gives the opposing Pokemon an accuracy drop. Just because of how sparkly it is, it blinds them. I wish that was how it worked. That would be pretty hilarious if that actually was a thing. But we already took down Youngster Calvin with ease, and we're going to level up to a level 9 here, which is pretty solid for this early in the game. We're going to have evolved into Grovyle in no time, and we defeated Youngster Calvin. You should have trained your ears more. You should have. Lesson learned, Calvin. And we got 80 Poké-Dollars. Again, that will be useful in getting some items to help us not mess up later on in the game. I believe this is our second battle. Haha, our eyes met. Yes, because I tapped you on the shoulder. Now, well, technically, I believe we do have a typing disadvantage to these Wurmples. It's not going to be too big of a deal because we can just kind of plow through them because of how leveled we are. Oh, and a critical hit. Almost took it down in one hit. That would have been pretty sweet if we were able to pull that off, but unfortunately, we're going to have to use another tackle. Or another pound. I apologize for that. I am so used to Squirtle. Yep, it is pound. Maybe we can crit again and get taunted yet again. Oh, wow. Obviously that one had a lower HP stat. Are we going to level up again? Not quite, but we should with a couple of the other trainers on this route. I don't remember if he is a trainer or not. Nope, he is not. But he is going to sneeze on us. How dare he? But he will challenge us, and I think we're going to pick up those berries after this battle, because why not? Better safe than sorry, always good to have more items on us. And this time it is Youngster Alan who would like to battle, and is going to throw out a Zigzagoon. This is a good thing, because now we can use Absorb. And again, guys, that Sparkle is so satisfying every time. We're going to use Absorb and hopefully be able to regain our HP here, so we don't have any potential issues. And ooh, that was a good hit. That was a very good hit, and hopefully, it only brought us up to 23. But now Now we're up at 25 because of that level up, and we are level 10. We're leveling up fast, guys. I believe Talo is also resistant to this. You will learn throughout the series, guys, that I am not the most knowledgeable on the competitiveness of Pokemon. I tend to just go with the strategy of, if you don't win, level your Pokemon up several times and then do it again. I'm trying. I try. I definitely rely on the labels that they give you in Sun and Moon a lot. But alright, like I said, we're going to pick up these berries real quick. Yes, we will pick the Pecha berries. And we will also take these two Oran berries. And we will not replant them in the soil because we are not good children here. We're taking them all for myself. And let us battle this trainer here as well. I think this is the last one before we get into the next town and get to see our dad. Lastiana would like to battle me. Well, let's go, Lastiana. Who also is going to throw out a Zigzagoon, so we're not going to use Absorb at first, just because otherwise we're going to lose all that HP in the next hit. So now we will use Absorb. Hopefully we'll gain back 4 or 5 HP from that, I'm not sure. And we did indeed gain back 4. And we are now about 2/3 of the way to level 11, which is an awesome place to be right now. So we're going to pound this Shroomish into the ground and hopefully take it out fairly quickly. It's going to try to absorb, but it's not going to work too well. It may end up giving it one extra hit, because it may have just leveled itself out of the KO range unless I crit. But unfortunately for it did not. Fortunately for us, it did not as well, and we were able to take it down with one hit. It's so close, almost to level 11 here. And now we're quickly going to make our way into Petalburg City and stop by the Pokemon Center, because why not? There's no harm in doing so. And run into Nurse Joy again. She somehow beat us here. And she will take our Pokemon again, get them back up to full health. Now, I'm still not sure 100%, guys, what Pokemon I am going to go for. Ah, ran into that lady. And then she keeps blocking us, guys. Ah! How rude of her. That was, like, possibly the worst places she could have blocked. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and talk to our dad here. Oh, but isn't Ian? You're all finished moving in? Yeah, it only took me way longer than it should have, because I got a special blue Pokemon instead of a green Pokemon. I'm surprised you managed to get here all by myself. Well, hey, it's what happens when you're the very best, like no one ever was. Oh, see, you're here. You're with your Pokemon. I am. How'd you miss it? It's sparkly. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. I will challenge you someday, Dad. Oh, who is this? Who is this child? Oh, he is Wally. Wally, the man who gets Ralts, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and definitely my favorite Pokemon from the Hoenn region. Yeah, go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Well, I haven't even technically caught one myself yet. I just took one out of a bag. But, hey, I'll give it a shot with him. And I will come with you, Wally. And now, while we do this, I'll just kind of walk through what I am expecting and what I think you guys should expect as well when it comes to our first hunt for our next Pokemon. I don't know 100% what Pokemon we're going to encounter, because I don't believe I can actually force a certain encounter with a Pokemon, but we can decide which route we're going to hunt on, and I am personally leaning towards 102, because like I said, I love Ralts. Ralts is my second favorite Pokemon of all time, and my favorite Hoenn Pokemon. So I would love to be able to get a shiny Ralts, and at the very least a synchronized Ralts with the right nature, because that is a tool that helps out tremendously with Emerald Shiny hunts. So we will hopefully be able to use that in the future, and if we get a bold synchronized Ralts, it will be able to essentially force the shiny frame that we have, seeing as our Treecko is bold, which means the shiny frame generates bold Pokemon. Yeah, Wally, don't use that potion on Ralts. It would have the opposite effect. Good, use the Pokeball. Even though I've never used one myself, technically, in this game. also looks like we did not get the situation where Zigzagoon can actually KO the Ralts, which I guess is a good thing. You know, that would have been bad. All right, at least we warp back to the gym instead of having to walk back again. You're welcome, Wally. It was a valuable lesson for me too, because I did not know how to catch Pokemon. You better take good care of it, because I'm gonna battle it later. Your mom's waiting for you, so you have to go. Well, see you later, Wally. We will definitely be running into him again several times. You want to become a strong Pokemon trainer? Here is your advice. Head to Rustboro City beyond this town. There you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. Well, that is the plan. However, I do have some stuff I need to do first, like catch another sparkly, shiny Pokemon. After I go on to the other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Yep, that is what I will do. And I will come back and beat you, Dad. I will be the successor to the family business of battling Pokemon. So we're gonna walk here and get talked to by this really suspicious man. I am indeed a Pokemon trainer, sir. Excuse me. Am I not a Pokemon trainer just because I value cleanliness? An ordinary kid. You must be mistaken, sir. Sorry to have taken my time. Sorry for offending me. Excuse me. But here we go, guys. On to Route 104. Where NPCs keep blocking my path. I'm gonna go ahead, walk up here, and already run into a battle on this route with another Poochyena. Shouldn't be too hard to take down. This one is level 5, so it should give us a good bit of experience. Hopefully, getting us to level 11 actually, which will be super nice. Ooh, almost able to take it down in 2 hits. Hopefully we can get a crit on this turn. And we did not. Like 1 HP left, which taunting us so much. But it never hit us, so we didn't lose any HP, which is a good thing. Alright, we're level 11 now, and we've learned Quick Attack, so one more move we can use. Not too important. I really haven't had issues with being outsped. And let's pick up these berries while we are here. 2 more Oran berries will be nice, yes. And found 2 Pecha berries, woohoo! We will take those as well. And then we'll go up here and battle this trainer. I don't know if I clicked her or she saw me, but either way, we have been fated to meet. And she will ask us for a battle. And we shall accept. Lady Cindy with her 1 Zigzagoon. It is level 7. That's actually like the highest level Pokemon we have seen so far aside from our own. So we are going to go ahead and hit Pound and hopefully take it down, but it did not take it down to half health. I was hoping it would. Let's see what Quick Attack will do. Quick Attack does almost nothing. So I think because they're lowering our attack stat, we are going to go with Absorb to try to get some special damage. And that seems to be pretty effective. And now, it doesn't really matter, we're close enough anyways. We're just going to use Quick Attack again to finish off the battle. Ah! No! How dare she? She uses a full Restore, and now we're in that awkward situation of doing almost no damage to a full health Pokemon. So we're just going to use Absorb twice now. It's weird, guys. We haven't had any of the past 2 Pokemon, even though they've been up for several oh man. 1 HP left. Come on. How much closer could it get? We're gonna do it again. Hopefully they don't restore, and they do not. But yeah, it's weird. We did not have an attacking move from that Zigzagoon or the previous Poochyena, even though they are probably on the screen for it combined like 7 or 8 turns. I would have expected at least some kind of hit out of them, but I'm not complaining. We kept full HP. And now we are off into Petalburg Woods. We're just going to quickly make our way around, battle this bug catcher. He got a whole bunch of Pokemon, so he's got to go and battle with them. Alright. Well, we will see if you are able to take me down. I highly doubt it, sir. And 1 Wurmple goes down. And 2 Wurmples go down. And 3 Wurmples go down. And 4 Wurmples go down. And we will be leveling up to level 12 here as well, guys. So we are, again, quickly on our way to having ourselves a shiny Grovyle. I guess these are the benefits of not having any other Pokemon in our team to train up. And we're going to go ahead and try to collect this item, but run into a wild Pokemon on the way, a wild Silcoon. Hopefully this does not take too much to take down. We're just going to quick attack it. Which doesn't do much, unfortunately, so we're going to have to hit it at least 2 more times. It's using Harden as well, guys, so it's gonna. This one's just going to be a pain in the butt, and I hit Quick Attack again. I meant to switch to Absorb, even though it wouldn't be as effective. It wouldn't have the effects of Harden. And there we go. It's not very effective, but it still takes it down. That is all that matters. And Corndon gained another 50 experience points quickly on his way to level 13. And we also found a Paralyze Heal, which may come in handy later on. Better safe than sorry. Would rather have it in the bag and not use it than not have it in the bag and need it. And now we're going to go run into this businessman who will decide that hiding behind a 10-year-old child is for the best. I have seen Shroomish, but I have not seen them around here, good sir. You really love that Pokemon. Here you go. Had to dwaddle into Petalburg Woods. I love that word, dwaddle. Hand over the papers. See, and now you go hide behind a 10-year-old child, because that is what grown men do, right? But yeah, we'll protect him. Why not? He likes Shroomish. Shroomish are decent Pokemon. No one who crosses Team Aqua gets any mercy, not even a kid. Well, good, because you're not going to get any mercy from this kid. So here we go, guys. Battling our first Team Aqua grunt of the playthrough. It was a level 9 Poochyena, which is now the highest Pokemon we have seen, but it should be no match for our level 12 Corn Dog. The Sand Attack. I also just realized we still have the battle animations off from the shiny hunts. I forgot to turn them back on, but yeah, we had to turn them off because otherwise it would have added a significant amount of time to every one of our encounters. So turning them off and saving that like half a second spread over 9,000 encounters saves a good hour of playtime. I am tough, you know it. And I get 180 Pokédollars. So again, will be useful in the future. I will come battle you again, of course. Haha. You're heading to Russell. You let me go today. Let me go. That's what it's called. And I get a Great Ball as well. That is, how can I put it? Fantastic. You were expecting me to say great, weren't you? It's a crisis. Yeah, then why are you wasting time hiding and talking to a 10-year-old? Well, here we go, guys. We are going to go ahead and head out of the woods if we don't have any more encounters, but we are going to have another trainer battle, I believe. I almost missed it, but I had to go back and get it, because if you can take bug Pokemon to school, you get to be instantly popular. I highly doubt that. I feel like if I had taken a collection of bugs to school as a kid, it would not have gone over as well. Ooh, we're going to battle an Nincada here as well. It should go down fairly quickly. Shouldn't have too many issues with this battle either, guys. But it is also going to use Harden, so I'm just going to go ahead and switch to using Absorb. Just so that we can avoid that Harden damage. And ooh, firing back with some of that HP recovering move as well. But we're going to go ahead and take it out. It is no match for us. And 82 experience and almost putting us at level 13 already, guys. And another Nincada, which should go down fairly easily. It should only take 2 hits because it's going to use Harden instead of using Leech Life. So we should be able to take it down and level up here pretty quickly. And there we go, 2 hits and it is down. And we get another 82 experience and our level 13, guys. So we're leveling up pretty quickly here. Like I've been saying, only 3 more levels to our evolution and 96 more Pokédollars in the wallet. And we're going to go ahead and pick up this item too. Found one ether, alright. Alright, and let's just try to walk in as little grass as possible. And we still get an encounter. It will be some experience, so it is not too much of a big deal. Nothing to complain about. And again, just going to use Absorb, even though it is not very effective. Just because it doesn't have any issues with a Harden, which I know it's going to be using. As its defense rises, we just kind of ignore that with Absorb and power through. It'll be like 4 moves to KO, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. As we're also almost to Rustboro City, which will be where we stop for the time being. Once we get to the gym, I'm not going to take on any of the trainers in the gym until we have that second shiny. That's where I'm going to be putting my limits on the shiny badge quest. I could go up to Roxanne and just not battle Roxanne, but I'm going to stop once we get to the gym doors. Which, like I said, should not take too long here. We're almost to the city. We got a couple battles along this route, plus some berries to pick up. So here we go, 2 cherry berries to add to our bag, and we want to pick the cherry berries. Of course we do. It almost looks like a pineco, to me at least, like that berry plant. Like a pineco on a stick. But here are 2 more orange berries as well that we're going to take. And yet again, we are going to be bad children and not replant them. We're just going to go ahead and take this other trainer battle if I can get him to look at me. Tried to hit left and hit down somehow. Alright, but now we are going to battle Rich Boy Winston with his 1 Zigzagoon. That is only level 7. It should be fairly straightforward. Just hit it with that Absorb, even though we don't need that experience. Or the HP, not the experience. We could always do with more experience. And there was a critical hit, still only doing 8 damage. And there we go, gaining 5 of that back. So if it uses Tail Whip, so there we go. We're in the clear, guys. We're just going to use a quick attack here and quickly end the... No! Why must they do this to me? I thought it was over. Alright, but we're already back down to half health, so we're just going to hit quick attack again and end this battle. And Zigzagoon faints, gaining 90 more experience, halfway to level 13. Why couldn't you win? Maybe because your Zigzagoon wasn't high enough level. And 1,400 Poké Dollars. He truly is a rich boy. And we have one more battle. I believe there is a double battle on this bridge, but it won't let us enter that unless we have another Pokemon in our party. So that will be something that we probably end up doing on our way back from our first hunt in terms of the badge quest once we got our starter. I'm going to try hitting this Water-type Lotad with Absorb and see how much damage it actually does. It doesn't do too much, guys, so we're just going to... Ooh, Astonish with that critical hit. We're just going to use some quick attack here and hopefully take Lotad down pretty fast. Leaving him probably with like 1 or 2 HP right there. Just going to quick attack again to end the battle. Thankfully, there was no full restores used this time. Another 94 experience and almost level 14. Maybe we'll level up after fighting this Shroomish. We'll see if we can get some health back from Absorb, but it's not very effective. So we're just going to go to quick attacks here. Yep, Shroomish is going to use Absorb as well, and thankfully it is not very effective on us either. How much damage will that quick attack do? Not enough for us to call it a 2-hit KO. But it should only take 2 more hits, or we can critical and end the battle still with the 2 quick attacks. And get another 82 experience, which should push us over the line, and it does, leveling us to level 14. Shouldn't have battled. Hey, you still get experience, and it's the thought that counts, right? But here we go, up the bridge. This is the battle I was talking about. I believe if we talk to them, you want to battle with us, it's a big no-no if you don't have 2 Pokemon with you. Yep, you need to have at least 2 Pokemon in your party to do double battles. Oh yeah, we can fight this fisherman and battle some water Pokemon, which with our Absorb should be a piece of cake. 1 Magikarp. 2 Magikarp. 3 Magikarp. These battles are going by so quickly, guys. And we've already defeated Fisherman Ivan. Got 280 more Poké Dollars. which seemed like nothing after having battled Rich Boy Winston, and I cannot seem to walk towards these berries. And we're going to go ahead and take these cherry berries as well. And these lepa berries. So we're going to take them, and then we should be on our way to Rustboro. I'm not quite sure if there are any more trainers on the way. I believe this route goes directly into the city. Yep, here we go, and here is the gates to Rustboro City. So now we're going to make our way to the Pokemon Center real quick, guys, and heal our Pokemon, and then go up to the gym, but we're not going to go in, because we're going to go and catch ourselves a second shiny Pokemon before we do so. Go ahead and get that PP restored on Treecko here. Hope to see you again. You probably will, even though that means I hurt my Pokemon. I love the music in this town. It's so relaxing. But here we go, guys. We are now at the Rustboro City Pokemon Gym, where Roxanne is the leader, the rock-loving honor student. Alright, guys, so we have made it to our destination for today, and we walked through the doors I said I wasn't going to. Oh no! Already breaking my own rules, but alright, guys. So we have made our way to Rustboro City, and we have made it to the gym. However, we cannot progress any further in our shiny badge quest until, like I said, we catch a second shiny. So the next thing on our agenda is to go out and hunt for another shiny Pokemon. I am personally leaning towards hunting on Route 102, but if you have other preferences, please leave them in the comments down below. And I hope to see you guys all in those live streams, and hopefully we get that shiny super quick so we can come back and battle Roxanne. But until next time, guys, take care.